on that play. If they did, it certainly didn't
lost.
work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and it's now a 7-0 game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. But it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Brady now to throw. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Edelman was the intended target, so 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He gets it to Sims, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Haskins to throw. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. Now Haskins. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims Jr. there to make the grab. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Patriots nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Check it, reload. 56. Hey, echo. Check it.
Brady. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this 1st half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's Brady to throw. And he's got Sanu. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside, and I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
Yeah, you can just see one of many examples of why he's made more trips to the Super Bowl than any other quarterback.
Footwork, intelligence, competitiveness, that's Tom Brady in a nutshell.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. To play it to Watson, the tight end. And he's brought down. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to.
And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another first and 10. Now it's Haskins. The throw taken in by Sims. Touchdown, Washington! Steven Sims with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they...
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Washington Redskins. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 65, 65. Check safety, check.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Wait.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. There's Garoppolo to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Geis alone in the backfield here, second and goal. Haskins back to the air. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Garoppolo now. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. First down San Francisco, the pickup 14 yards. Garoppolo on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
21.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him.
Here we go. Like 20.
56. Check 56. Let's go.
1, Omaha.
56.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
56. Blue down.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
Watch the backer.
13.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Hey, Foxtrot.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Coleman. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 25-yard line.
11.
No.
Hey, gun.
You got to get moving, man. Man, moving.
Go ahead.
On 1st down, Coleman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From the 17, Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football.
Here we go.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Here we go. 180.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaching.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Redskins scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins, he's got it complete to Thompson.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play action with Haskins. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Jump control.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, 1st down. To throw is Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 54 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive? He's got him in, complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
54. Off 54.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. And now it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. To throw on 2nd and 10. Haskins. Room here to run. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They will run again with Coleman. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Coleman now. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. This will be caught just inside the 10. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. D Ford in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Another try after the first down sack. Haskins, that's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Now Haskins to throw it.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Haskins to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Here we go on 4th down. Haskins. Complete. Richardson has it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Paul Richardson, 78 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point good by Hopkins, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Clock. 12.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now Garoppolo. They're able to haul it in is Kittle. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 78 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 6 there on first. Touchdowns in the third as we're watching the NFL. Throwing again. Complete to Reed. 33-yard line here. Down. On first down, it's Haskins. And that is incomplete. But he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can in 10 from the 33-yard line. Second and 10, it's Haskins. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
A looming decision to make on the. He takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And early in this fourth quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one. This will be taken in at the 1. 5, call it the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown, when you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Dancing to his left. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 33. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Pass complete here to Sanders. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, a 22.
go, here we go. 180.
First and
13. 13.
They'll run on first down. It's Coleman. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly
21,
that.
21. Here we go.
Throwing on second down. Garoppolo. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Now Gold for the extra point. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Makes the score Niners 21, Redskins 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right?
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Here's Coleman. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Right there, 54.
Throwing again. Haskins. He gets it to Sims, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now Haskins on first down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Haskins to Thompson on the screen. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
now. Haskins on first down. And that's complete. It's Sims. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On first and 10, it's Haskins. He's going to let it go deep for the... And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Good positioning, and it's picked off. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Like 20! 12.
Well, Garoppolo's going to throw it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Landon Collins. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Sanders has got it complete. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On first down, Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.